Okay, with this Buffalo and Maryland, you got Maryland giving up 24 points and the over and under 66. Now, if you on a parlay, I really wouldn't touch this game because this could be a parlay buster because Buffalo, they have a somewhat decent defense and offense, so they're going to keep the score low. Maryland, they can jump off and they can scorch a team, but, if you watch Maryland football, they like a tale of two teams. Sometimes they come out good and thrash people. Sometimes they come out and struggle. But if you're doing a straight line bet where you just straight line just picking a team, then just take Maryland because Maryland should cover that straight line bet. Central Connecticut and Connecticut. It's 21 points and the over and under is 51. I would take Connecticut. They should cover the 21. They should have that covered by the first half because, it's an in-state rivalry though, but Connecticut has the tools to jump ahead of them early and put them away. The over and under is 51. I probably would take that under because I don't see Central Connecticut State scoring that much, but I really wouldn't mess with the over and under on that game because sometimes them games can become shootouts, but Connecticut, as a big school, they should be able to put them away by that 21 points. It's a given right there. That's like a free pick. Colorado State and Michigan. Michigan giving up 31, and the over and under is 60. Colorado State, they're not no slouch, but I think 31 points, that's too much for Michigan to give away. Michigan, they're a hard-nosed team, but they score a lot off the run and off their defense. So putting up high numbers is really kind of a stretch for them. Like on a straight line bet, I would take Michigan, but on the 31 plus points, I would probably get more points and add to Colorado State because that 31 is kind of high. But if Michigan come out with straight defense, they could cover, but I wouldn't really mess with that one. Navy and Delaware. I like this game right here. Navy minus 13 and over and under is 48. I would take Navy because that's a 2-touchdown game. And see, Navy plays a hard-nosed football, and it's going to be low scoring because Navy grinds out the clock. And I don't think Delaware can stop the Navy's triple option offense. So if you take the Navy minus 14, that's a good win right there. That's a free pick. I'll go ahead and take that against Delaware. The over and under, I would lean toward the under, but if you don't have to take it, don't take it. NC State and East Carolina. It might seem like it's easy with the 12.5 points, but that's a pressure cooker because East Carolina and NC State, they have battles with each other. I'll take it over that 51 points because both of these teams like to shoot out. East Carolina can score at any time, and NC State, they can score as well. 12.5 points should be easy for NC State to cover because there's only 2 touchdowns, but East Carolina can get in a firefight as we've seen through most years. If I had to take it on a straight line bet, it'd be NC State. And if I'm feeling real foggy, I would try that 12.5 points. I would try it, but I would definitely take it over. North Carolina and Appalachian. Appalachian has been showing through the years that they can compete with the big schools. But them giving Carolina 3 points and the over and under is 56. Now, Carolina getting 3 points, that's kind of disrespect to Carolina Tar Heels, but Appalachian does have weapons, but Carolina's a bigger school, and I think that them giving up three points might be a little bit too much for Appalachian, but I know if it was a straight line pick, I would take Carolina. But Rutgers and Boston College, straight line pick, you got to take Boston College because Boston College is a beast. But they got the 47 over and under. It's going to be a running game. Neither one of them really has a prolific passing attack. Boston College, if they defense step up, they can beat Rutgers by at least 20. That 9 points, I would go against that 9 because I feel like Boston College has the tools and what it takes to stop. Plus, it's an early game in the season, so they try to make a statement. But if not, then it's going to be Sam Houston and Texas A&M. The over and under is 54 points. They're giving up 34. Texas A&M, they in the SEC. SEC teams are known for putting up points. Texas A&M, they have a prolific offense, but their defense have struggled over the years. Sam Houston State, they're a Texas team as well, and they can score, so you can't count them out from the scoring. If a straight line bet, take Texas A&M because it's straight line, but I think them 34 points might be a little bit too much right there. Sam Houston State, I don't think they're going to get beat by 34 points. I'm just saying. Iowa and South Dakota State. North Dakota State and South Dakota State are the two teams in their divisions that always wins. But Iowa, coming from the Big Ten, I think that 10.5 points is good. And that over and under 42.5. If Iowa plays that defense. So I don't think it'll go over that 42. I wouldn't mess with it. But with the 10.5, that's 2 touchdowns. I think Iowa can definitely get that 2 touchdowns win over South Dakota State. Richmond and Virginia, this is an in-state rivalry right here. Old Dominion just beat Virginia Tech. Richmond ain't no slouch, but 21 points for Virginia. I wouldn't even touch this game right here unless it was a straight line bet. Then I would take Virginia because I think Richmond has the tools to cover and upset that 21 points. The over and under 58, I probably would take that under. If you don't have to mess with this game, don't mess with this game. But if you do a straight line pick so you feeling randy, I'm thinking that 21 points might not be enough for Virginia. I don't think they can probably do that. Okay, Northern Iowa and Air Force. This is a tricky game right here. Air Force is the passing out of the military teams. 44 over and under. Northern Iowa, they're prolific on defense, but they're a smaller school. That 15 points, if I was you, I would say stay away from this game right here. But if I had to pick, I probably would take Air Force because probably wouldn't. I wouldn't touch this game at all because Northern Iowa has upsetted great schools in the past, but they probably have a chance to cover that 15. But I'm just going on record to say I wouldn't touch this game at all because this is a toss-em game. This is one of them games that'll mess up your whole ticket. Well, these are 12 o'clock picks right here. You should get at least 3 or 4 good picks out of here that I'm giving you. But, hey, buckle up, put your seatbelt out, and let's enjoy this right here. This is what we like college football for. See, a lot of these bets, this is the first real week of college football, so a lot of these bets, we got to go off what they've been doing and what they do in practice, so they're not more precise, but I feel good about them.